Hi again everyone, Vétémete. I am yours truly, Oy'Nissh Grandiece, and in this video I now will be introducing to you officially the language in terms of the Veeliksa along with the translation to English, but most importantly I will be introducing to you the first ever written work in this language, but also the poem that I'll be reciting for you, first in English and then in Oy'Nissh. So journey along with me and enjoy this new Jamaican experience. And remember to share with your friends and invite them to enjoy this newly constructed Jamaican language. So, in the last video, I explained to you a little about Jamaican Oy'Nissh language or Oy'Nissh language, that I started doing Oy'Nissh food, but in the trademarking of Oy'Nissh, there was a service that have to do with development and training in the language aspect of it, because I was working with new words, and you've witnessed that in some of the vlogs on YouTube since autumn of 2020, when I started mentioning certain words in terms of the classification system, few words like oinified, inouti, etc. And I mentioned to you that yes, this is the language, Oy'Nissh language, but what wasn't brought forward was the plan to add to this a character system to distinguish Oy'Nissh language from anything that I've gone before. And remember, this language isn't a spoken language in Jamaica. It's called Jamaican Oy'Nissh Language because my name is Oy'Nissh and I am Jamaican. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that's spoken. It's a constructed language and it's meant for the development of Oy'Nissh food. So now the Veeliksa system, which is the character system of Oy'Nissh language, has been completed, and the good thing is I was able to finish the first poem. And remember, I talk about the character is called Veeliksa, and the first writing out of Veeliksa is Vétémete. Vétémete. Vétémete is the poetic form, the first poetic form out of this language. And I was able to write the first poem. It's in English, it's in Oy'Nissh with alphabet, but it's also in Oy'Nissh with Veeliksa. So this new poetry, this Vétémete, now have three forms. It have the English, Oy'Nissh in alphabet form, and also Oy'Nissh in Veeliksa form. However, this is my business, this is how I fund myself. The food and the language work together. So while some people buy poetry books and so forth, I won't necessarily be selling like the poetry per se, but the poetry or Vétémete, I'm hoping that you'll be able to get access to this poetry via products. And near the end of the video, I'll introduce to you means by which you can buy these products. The products come in various forms and the poetry is on it. Vétémete is on it. You'll be able to get it in English and also in Oy'Nissh alphabet and also the Veeliksa. In terms of the spoken word, me reading it, I'll be reading the English version first, and then I'll be reading it in Veeliksa. And this is interesting because it's interesting when you have to construct a language, write the alphabetic form for it, so it's easy to translate into English and from English to Oy'Nissh, but also to write the Veeliksa, which is the character that is easy to transfer into the alphabetical form to English, but then on top of that, to speak it. And when I spoke it for the first time, I was laughing because it sounded a bit crazy. I was like, it's real, it's happening. And this is what I'm going to introduce to you today. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for the small recital, as I said, first in English language, then in Oy'Nissh. I'll give you a synopsis of it in the video, but the full written work in the 3 forms, I'll show you how to obtain a copy of it on products, because they're printed on products and they're online. So journey with me into the spoken world of Oy'Nissh food and language. Terinéssha. Often we fruit and vegetables meet, parting with the bitter and sweet. Place us under the knife, so we can Oy'nify for life. Each season is our scope. Terinéssha, a call to hope. Come seek after us on the plain. Isn't it snow, sometimes rain? We are destined to keep you alive, since 1 + 4 is 5. Each season is our scope. Terinéssha, a call to hope. Find us over the hill, Montagonian Jamesy, searching still. Be prepared to go beyond the beyond. Thank God I am rewarded this second. Each season is our scope. Terinéssha, a call to hope. Terinéssha. Wezen eyama lishwi u alikechasi zwelish. Exfelai o a urecha u a stedish. Twilen eyame o uyu ekibiyu. Ozush eyama rinteve Oy'nify o e too well too. Klumri Glorentine I a eyamu karetocha. Terinéssha, Terinéssha. Telexin guaber a I ko kezwi. Aitu fulzar. Penkolen shaky. Eyama ai Nigerian iye dwe kolan iena finzinai. Relenting ncha clash, did I rinzai. Klumri, glorin team, I a eyamu claditocha. Terinéssha, Terinéssha. Tricky over, eyame arai nch the boy. Montigonen Jamesy, Guayolze Shreai. Till oily sinro, e shrill limptin limptin. Rain sweet God, Teas Rutivimir Vi Bilbowling. Klumri glorin team, I a eyamu claditocha. Terinéssha, Terinéssha. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can access the products, the poem on products. So first on Google, you'll have to go to Redbubble UK, and here we go. So this is the main page, and type in Oy'Nissh. That takes you to the a listing of Oy'Nissh products. This isn't my shopping site. This is just a list of them. So what you'd like to do is to click on one of the products, any of the products, and go to the design and sold by Oy'Nissh and click on that Oy'Nissh link, and it takes you to my storefront, and within it there are 26 designs. Each design have multiple products. So on the left hand side they are listed the type of products that are on offer. But what you want to do is to make use of the collection. It's the best way to get around. So you have 3 collections on the left hand side, you can see them. Nigerian art and designs. Nigerian is the actual fish looking like character. It's not a fish, it just looked like a fish, apparently how it was designed. Nigerian, which means destined in English, is a part of the poem. And this is the Terinéssha. The poem is called Terinéssha, but this character is also called Terinéssha, which means in English a call to hope. And the third collection are the poems, the 3 poems in one. All these 3 are the poems. It's just that I used 2 of them to make separate designs. So we want to go to, say, the poem sections and to see what products we have on offer. So we've got 3 products here, but 4. But on the left hand side, it gives you the access to the rest of the products. So, for example, home and living products. So here we've got a clock, and this clock is, for example, a mixture of all 3 forms. English, Veeliksa using alphabet, and Veeliksa, Oy'Nissh using alphabet and Oy'Nissh using Veeliksa. It's all mixed. This is the design. So you've got a mixture of designs. Let me see. Oh, actually, this one is all Veeliksa. Here it says in Veeliksa, what am I talking about? So this is a Veeliksa one. And this is the clock and what it looks like on the wall. But you can find it also on different products. This is another clock variation. But this one have all 3 of them, and this is the design. We have 2 of them that's easily shown. But the important thing is if you want single designs, that's not a multi-mix color. You can just go for single designs. Here we go. So just the design on its own. I think this is a poster or a canvas print. There we go. This is a big canvas print, as you can see over the bedded. And this is in Veeliksa form. This is pure Oy'Nissh. So now think of all the time that I've been giving you Oy'Nissh words since last autumn. And some of you are asking about it. No, true Oy'Nissh representation is this. Oy'Nissh language have its own character-based system that can be written in Latin alphabet form and translated into English. You can get let me see, this must be the English. No, this is Oy'Nissh translation. And this is it in the alphabet form. Yep. And the English one is there too. Let me see. So they're all there. This is English, I think. Yes, English. So you can buy them individually, and this is a print, this is a canvas print. So you get this nice big size print, and you can have the all three in one. So you probably want to get this one if you just want to get all three of them together. And it's easy then because you can look at the English, look at the Oy'Nissh word in the Latin form, alphabet form, and then look at it in Veeliksa, and then it's easier to learn that way. Or if you just want patterns of it on clothing, then you can just, or any other products, you can just go to the section where you have the collections and just click on anything. So clothing, dress, leggings, say, here we go. So we've got it in the Veeliksa. And this is what it looks like in Veeliksa. Can you imagine wearing Oy'Nissh on your leg? Interesting, eh? But the interesting thing is, all I'm saying is that the language have been in development for over 5 years. Not that I was really steep on it because it was mostly the food that I was focusing on, but because I had the time during the COVID to develop the language some more, I was able to get the characters organized, and this is what it looks like. Now, these are only few of the characters that have been used for writing this poem. There are a lot more, but that's what it looks like. There are other options for leggings. This one is, let me see, this one is in Oy'Nissh. So this one is in Oy'Nissh, and this is the pattern, and this is the side view of it. Very nice contours, and summer is coming up, so you probably want to go jogging and so forth. Nice bright colors. This is the skirt, and this one is in Oy'Nissh too. So this is the side view, and you've got the dress. Nice summer dress or spring. Nice and green, nice Jamaican colors. And then also you've got other products you can choose from. So even beddings. So we can go to home living. Let's see. Even if it's not the poem, just general Oy'Nissh designs. This one is the Nigerian character, which is destined character. And here is an example of it on the bed and on cushions, pillows, and a variety of different pillows using Oy'Nissh characters from the poem. So there are selection of stuff you can use. You just play around and then just choose what you think you like best and purchase. And you can buy stuff as gifts for people. Invite your friends to come have a look too and purchase stuff. But no, the language is real because it's written down officially, and you will now get to see the copyright for it, because what it means now is that there's a copyright format for it. And this is important because it's the first publication, and you don't want for the beginning of a language, its very first publication, for people to be misusing it. So there's an international copyright that covers 172 countries, and it covers this poem. So wherever in the world people start to use anything from this poem without my permission can run into problem. And it means that if you see people selling it, it can't be from this source because I haven't granted any license as yet. So just to let you know, this is all an authentic work, 100% original work, never seen before till now, and you're lucky to get it even on mugs, on water bottles, different designs of water bottles. As you can see, we've got a selection of different Oy'Nissh products that you can choose from. This one is really cool. This one is the English one, the poem in English. And I'm sure there should be the Oy'Nissh one too. Yes, this is in Veeliksa. So you've got so many options, and I'm inviting you to partake of this new linguistic experience. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that you're inspired, that in challenging times when people have limited resources, that they can, in Jesus' name, conjured up out of little something. And this is the language that have now been, the base of it have now been completed. Now I can start to write more poetries, more short stories, recipes, all in Oy'Nissh and so forth. So thanks for following. And remember to check out some of these products where you can actually get the poem written on, and that it will stay with you. And remember, this is historical, and it will be the first time that you have a language that evolved out of a food, and then you now have the language and the poetry written on these products that you can purchase, and you can keep them with you for life. And also, in the next video, I will now explain to you the context of the poem. Now, this video would be too long if I'm to go into it, because this video is about introducing the poem. But the next one, I give you the context, and hopefully that will now lead up to me resuming foraging, because it's now spring and wild garlic is out and plentiful. So that will be the first product, that first seasonal foraging I'll be doing for wild garlic. And then hopefully I'll write a poem or a story out of that to continue. And in this setup, in terms of the poetic setup and Vétémete, it comes in a series. So we are now in seasons. We are now in season 1. And episode 1 is the actual poem that you've just listened. So the next poem would be episode 2 of season 1. And that's the good thing. It's not a movie and it's not like TV drama, but it's the journey, the seasonal journey that I've started in last autumn. But because now the language is a lot more developed and with a lot more features, I can now put it in different structures, in different seasons and episodes. So you can always look back at, oh, I follow season 1, episode 1, when he introduced it, then it was in spring, then you go through different products, and we see how things develop. So it's going to be exciting time, because now you're working with someone who is the primary source of this language, and I'm giving you first-hand experience and the official context of the written word and explanation behind some of the stories and so forth, and even the words. So continue to journey with me. And I know we've had a rough couple months or year, but Terinéssha, remember, Terinéssha means in English a call to hope. We can all make it together. And Oy'Nissh is just one aspect out of many different options. So journey along with me, invite others on Facebook or YouTube, but also introduce them to buy some of these products that have the language on, so they can journey along with me and have that rich Oy'Nified experience.